Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another indie comic review, and in this indie comic review I'll be covering the TMNT Naruto crossover. And starting off with first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Sure enough it does, to which we do have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles meeting up with the characters of Naruto. But we must this story sort of like takes place in sort of like early Naruto's career within the story, and of course with us knowing when the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out in the 80s into the 90s, whether it's the comic run or the animated series, including the movies. It makes sense as to sort of like how they sort of bring this in. Then we have Naruto, which would have come out in sort of like late 90s. And of course we get the character composition of the character of Naruto himself, plus Team 7, which I think is really quite good. So for the overall cover, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art and story, and also what's happening with the characters. So as the story begins, we do catch up with Team 7 from the Hidden Leaf Village, and they're given a job to bring in, guess who? We've got race swapped. That's right, race swapped April O'Neil. I think if they had have kept the character to the original appearance, I probably would have given the art rating a little bit higher. But seeing that this is a crossover event, you never know what they're going to do sometimes. So apart from that, I do like the appearance of Team 7. I think they've done a really good job with that. And we also learned that the character of Tsunade is here. So we've got the character who would be, I think, the 5th Hokage, overruling the Hidden Leaf. And of course we do learn that April O'Neil has been asked to be protected by Team 7, and we soon learn and understand why. So as we start to jump towards the middle of the story, Team 7 have already encountered the Foot Clan, or members of the Foot Clan, and now they're up against the characters of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And of course they get a bit of a whooping. They get humbled by their opponent. And last but not least, towards the end, to which we realize that Kakashi also knows Hamato Yoshi, Splinter. So quite likely this might imply that he might have actually known, if I were to guess, he may have actually known Hamato Yoshi actually in his human form before he ended up being transformed into a rat through the mutagen, or the ooze. We also learned that the character of Baxter Stockman is here. We know that the Foot Clan's here. But my question is, where's the Shredder right now? What's he doing? What's he planning? Is Krang going to make an appearance? I don't know. What about Rocksteady and Bebop? Don't know. Find out when we get to that. So for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10, as I did quite enjoy the art. And this was very fun to read. I definitely would like to check out the next issue of this series, just to see how it continues. Next is the area of the story. First things first, in relation to the story, do we get an indication of when this takes place time-wise? No, we don't. Next is the location, to which it's mainly at the Hidden Leaf Village, and on their way on completing the first mission, or making a start on the mission. The cast of characters consisting of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Team 7, of course Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. We of course have Race Swap April O'Neil. We have Tsunade, we have Kakashi, we have Baxter Stockman, we have the Foot Clan, and of course Splinter, and we also get to see Kurama make an appearance, which is really nice. For the overall rating, I give it a 7 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.